Also today I'm going to make a video and it's going to pertain to Fudds. Now you hear that term a lot in the firearms community, and not a lot of people know exactly what it means. A lot of people ask themselves, well, am I a Fudd? You know, could I possibly have been a Fudd in the past? Am I turning into a Fudd? Well, today we're going to try and answer some of those questions. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give 5 examples of Fuddism. And what you can do is you can go along, and if you happen to be one of these, you know, just make a mental note of it. And then when we're done, I might help with some ideas of how you can defud yourself. Now, if you get 1 or 2, you might not be too far off, too bad off, and might just have to make a few tweaks. If you get 3 or more, especially if you get all 5, then you're going to have to make some serious life changes. But with that, let's get started. So we're going to start with number 5. Number 5 is camo. If you feel that the only camo you might ever possibly need usually has orange reflective stripes on it, high visibility stripes on it, then chances are you might be in Fudd territory. Alright, number 4. If you think that the Second Amendment is just there for hunting and doesn't have anything else important about it as far as, you know, personal protection or defense of your community against tyrannical government or anything along those lines, if you just think that the Second Amendment's there so you can go out deer hunting once or twice a year, well, you might be in Fudd territory. Number 3. Number 3 is if you think that becoming a member of the NRA makes you an activist and all of a sudden you're on the front lines of protecting everybody's Second Amendment right, and you think because you've got one of those little things in your window that makes you an activist, well, you might be a Fudd. Also with that, pretty much becoming a member, anybody that newly becomes a member of the NRA at this point, pretty much, you know, automatic Fudd territory. But number 2, if you think that all you need to protect yourself and your family is just merely purchasing a firearm and it doesn't actually involve any practice with it or possibly training or anything along those lines, if you just think that if you purchase a gun and, you know, either keep it in your home or possibly have it with you but don't actually know how to use it, that'll be enough to stop any threat that might come along, you might be in Fudd territory at that point. And number 1 reason, if you do actually know about, that you enjoy owning guns and that you are able to understand the basic concepts of how guns work, and you still feel that the AR-15 is an assault rifle and is dangerous and is not needed to be owned by any American citizen, at that point you're pretty much full on Fudd. Now, with that list, and you know, you can go back over the video and try and determine which you are or aren't, but if you do have some of those things checked off that you're part of or that, you know, you identify with, there are things you can do. First of all, I would recommend that you start joining more organizations, especially your local ones that are out there, you know, protecting your Second Amendment rights, out there doing, you know, the things that make people aware of when different anti-gun bills and stuff are passed. It's good to keep up with them. Also, you can join stuff like gunchannels.com, which is a pretty cool site. All across the country, people are part of it, and we can all have discussions about that kind of stuff, and it's a really cool site to be on. With that being said, you can also, when you find out about anti-firearm, anti-Second Amendment bills and stuff that go to be voted on, contact your local representatives, your state representatives, and let them know that's not what you want. Be your own activist. Don't rely on something like the NRA, who isn't really actually doing anything, to be an activist when you yourself can be your own activist. So with that, that's my list, and if you happen to be a Fudd, I hope maybe this video helps you out a little bit. And with that, I say have a good day.